Very much good.
Salty, smoky. You get the richness from the butter. Um, that's hard to beat, guys. That's a super solid prime rib.
Nice tortilla.
Howdy, folks. It's Coop here at Bar-A-BBQ in Montgomery, Texas. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. We have to cook a couple prime ribs for some folks here at the restaurant, so I figured we might as well document and kind of show you guys our process on doing that. So I purchased 2 choice grade whole ribeyes. These are the same ribeyes that we use every Sunday here at Bar-A-BBQ. We cut these normally into 1.5 inch thick steaks. We smoke them and then sear them for our ribeye Sundays. This time we're going to keep them whole and do it like a prime rib. So all we've done so far to get to this point, we pull these out of the package. We hit them with some 16 mesh black pepper and then our Rio Spices seasoned salt, which you can get out of Huntsville, Texas. You can order it online. It's reospices.com. Great company. Love their stuff. We use it here for all of our brisket, turkeys, ribs, and today we're going to use it on some prime rib. So we seasoned these last night. We set them on a cooling rack, and we let them kind of dry brine overnight for about 14 to 16 hours. We're going to set them on our Goldee's offset smoker. We're going to set this up with a bundle fire for the first probably 3 to 4 hours, looking for like a 200 to 225 temp. And we are going to baste these in beef tallow about every hour throughout the cook, kind of add some more depths of flavor, color, and it's always great to have tallow on anything you're cooking. So stay tuned, guys, and follow along the process. All right, folks, so with the first couple hours on the prime rib, we're really trying to keep it nice and smoky. We're shooting for a target of like 150 to 200, somewhere between those temps there. We're going to have our Goldee's stack set to 75% shut, which is great because it has little tacks on it showing you 25, 50, and 75%. So, like I said, first couple hours, this thing is nice and wet from sitting out before we put it on, so that salt really penetrated. And now we're going to go really smoky, try and put some good color on here. And about every hour on the dot, we're going to bathe this in some beef tallow to help with flavor and color. We'll check back in throughout the cooking process, but the first 3-4 hours, we're starting between 150 and 200 degrees. So we're about 3.5 hours into this prime rib cook on the Goldee's pit. We've been running between 175 and 200 the entire time with a nice smoky bundle fire. So we're going to do our first check-in on the prime rib as well as do our first glaze and the beef tallow. So let's check in. Getting nice color here, getting that nice red tone. Bark is starting to set. We're still a good ways, but we're going to go with nice drizzle of tallow over the top to kind of help this thing get some more color as we go. This tallow is going to do 2 things. It's going to help with flavor as well as the color, as it's going to give something for that wet surface to grab the smoke and heat as we're rolling through this low smoke here. So this will be our first glaze. We'll do this every hour here on out till we're done. All right, guys, it's been about 7.5 hours now on the backyard pit here. We've been running between about 175 and 200 and super smoky with a nice bundle fire this entire cook. We've kept our dampener at about 75% shut. These should be just about done. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, show you guys how they're looking. We're going to temp the dead middle of it, kind of see what it's temping for. We're shooting for like mid 120s. We're going to pull them out, sit them on some racks, let them carry over a little bit before we cut into them. So let's check them out. Beautiful color. These things really got a lot of color the last couple hours. Bark is set. Let's go ahead and check out that middle. Oh yeah, 127 there. 125 right there in the center. These are done, guys. We're going to carry these over. Our edges are going to be a little bit more done. So anyone that wants more of a rare cut, they'll get that from the middle cut. Anyone wants a little bit more done on that prime rib, they'll get that from the end cuts here. So we get these pulled off, let them sit out, let them rest for a solid 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to add some butter, dump it, cut into it, and show you guys the end results. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we put this on about 8:30 this morning. This just came off about 4 o'clock now in the afternoon. We cooked between 175 and 200 for the entire cook. We kept our stack at about 3/4 shut, which is 75% on the Goldee stack. We ran a bundle fire the entire time. We basted in tallow about every hour after that 3rd hour mark during the cook to get some nice color, and it's gotten us to this point here. So as pretty as this thing looks, the best part of a prime rib is cutting into it. So let's cut into it and see how we did. That's what we're looking for, folks. That nice red, rare to slightly medium color, pink throughout. Anyone that wants that rare cut on their prime rib, you give them that middle section there. If they're wanting more of an end, more of a medium well to well type steak, you'll give them these end cut sections here. All right, guys, so I would say the cook looks great, everything feels great, but most importantly, let's make sure how it tastes. I'm going to bring in one of our pit masters and block guys here, Caleb, who also happens to be my dorky brother, and let him taste this thing out and see how it is. Get some little chunks there for you. I'll taste it with you, brother.
Very much good.
Salty, smoky. You get the richness from the butter. That's hard to beat, guys. That's a super, super solid prime rib.
Tortilla.
Yeah. Like I said, guys, just to recap, this was a super simple cook on the Goldee's Backyard Pit. You don't need to make these things complicated, guys. We kept our temperatures between 175 and 200 throughout the entire cook. We ran a bundle fire the entire cook. We drenched in tallow about every hour after that 3rd hour mark, just to give it some fat to kind of help collect heat, color, and smoke. I think the results speak for themselves on this one, guys. This is a great. I would not be mad at that at any Christmas or New Year's Eve party. All right, guys. I hope I was able to help anybody out there. I really hope you guys all have a great Christmas, a happy holidays, and from all of us at Bar-A, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow along. Thanks, guys. God bless.